Politicians and law enforcement officials are looking for answers to the shootings on the streets of Chicago. But life activists say they have a good idea on what's helping to trigger the violence. Chicago Police Superintendent Gary McCarthy's department is getting an assist. 7 additional ATF agents are being assigned to the city to help reduce violence.
We will continue to be challenged by lax state and federal gun laws.
And the FBI, which has over 100 agents in Chicago assigned to curb gang and violent crimes, is temporarily assigning an additional 20 agents to supplement crime reduction efforts in the city. Meantime, Governor Pat Quinn says a package of gun control bills is part of the blueprint for fighting violence.
We've got to have an all-out effort in Illinois to combat violence.
While he ramps up his re-election bid, Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel is trying to fix the city's violence problem.
It is a community-wide problem which requires a community-wide solution.
But additional law enforcement and even more gun control are only band-aids for the violence, according to Bishop Lance Davis. The pastor of the New Zion Covenant Church in Dolton says America must reverse course and return to a culture of valuing life.
We talk about our children killing each other, but then we don't even appreciate life in the womb. We don't appreciate life out of the womb.
Joseph Scheidler agrees with Pastor Davis that human life in America is being devalued by abortion. IllinoisFamily.org News spoke with the national director of the Chicago-based ProLife Action League.
The crime experts might not agree with the correlation, but do you see a link between the street violence that just permeates Chicago and abortion?
I see a direct relationship because it's a belittling and a demeaning of human life. If you can have abortion clinics on the corner here and there and have 12 abortion clinics in the city of Chicago where they kill innocent children, this respect for life is gone. And consequently, an adult person's life is of little value to many people. We don't worry much about it. Even here in Chicago, we know that shooting is going on, but many people don't do anything about it or make it a big concern. They say, well, that's their business. But life is demeaned. Certain lives are considered not worth living to some people. That's an attitude I think grows out of a death ethic that we have in this country. If you can kill inconvenient people because when they're not born, you can kill inconvenient people when they're born. And so the value of life has been lessened because of our death ethic, which has sprung from abortion.
And we've got to change that attitude, don't we?
It's a constant concern to re-educate the public.
Joseph Scheidler with the Pro-Life Action League. A side note, while the battle against abortion continues, the Reverend Corey Brooks and his New Beginnings Church on Chicago's South Side is sending out thousands of volunteers to help quell the violence in the city's toughest neighborhoods.
Our goal is to get 5,000 men on 500 corners, along with 5,000 women on those same 500 corners where we've been experiencing a lot of violence in the city of Chicago. Our only goal is to make sure that we help decrease the murders in the city.
The trained mentors are part of Project Hood, and more volunteers are needed. Log on to projecthood.org for more information.
We're going to continue to work really hard, and we're inviting all of the brothers and sisters across the city of Chicago to be a part of what we're doing.
For IllinoisFamily.org News, I'm Monty Larrick.
This has been brought to you by the Illinois Family Institute, promoting marriage, family, life, and liberty in the land of Lincoln. For more information, go to illinoisfamily.org.